Wacky Week began with the classic Wacky Herring Clash Day, and the game Run Buggy Run. But we encountered some controversy as two students from 11RS were wearing cleats. They stayed in the game to the dismay of many others. But then, the year 13s also were caught semi-cheating as they both left at the same time. Again, they too remained in despite some constant debate from TJ. And funny enough, both teams that were cheating ended up in the finals for a very, very close final. 13s coming in a very close second, and 11RS being the victors. Day 2 of Wacky Week was A-Day, and the game, the water game. Well, this water game was different than any other year, and students got very creative in their attempts to bring the water to their bottles, using hair, their shirts, and even their mouths. A very seemingly unsanitary game. It was very entertaining to watch, with the year 12s not doing too well, the year 13s almost filling up their bottle. Day 3 of Wacky Week was Fictional Character Day, and the game was the Cube, which is 3 mini-games. The first one here, bouncing on a little block. The second game was cookie eating. The trick was, you couldn't use your hands, and this proved very difficult for many. For most, actually. And the next game was when each student had to unjumble a bunch of letters to get the biggest word possible, and the winner was...
My 9-letter word is orangutan.
There we go, people. That was the game winner right there. Orangutan.
The final day of Wacky Week, as usual, was Secret Theme Day, where each homeroom comes as their own theme to fight for the best one. Here we see HHH with their rendition of Harry Potter, but this time with school teachers from Mr. Harrison, Mr. Foley, Miss Smiley, Mr. Ivet, and Miss Cheatham. They were the best middle school homeroom and eventually came in 3rd place. Next up, 10AA, who were some bumbling bees as they put in an enthusiastic performance for Mr. Aldersey and his team 10GS, who took Mario Kart into their own hands by running across the stage just as many times as possible, with Thomas kind of Taylor Swiftering across the floor and throwing bananas all over the place. Next up came 11MH, who did dumb ways to die, from sitting in a microwave to doing all kinds of crazy stuff. Then came year 12, who made a zoo in the school and danced to The Lion King and I Like to Move It. There were some real animals on the dance floor, and they put in a very in-sync dance performance.
And when you move your body, you're gonna move it nice and sweet and touchy, alright? Remix!
Finally came year 13, with some erotic construction. Words could not really do this performance justice, as it was quite strange, very cringeworthy for any guys watching Carl and Otto strip down in white shirts and pour water all over each other, but maybe good for some I'm not too sure how Miss Cheatham scored this performance, or what she was thinking at all.
I came in like the